Hi, my name's Derek Ty and welcome back to another episode of Cincinnati Real Estate Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing Westchester Township. This is an area north of the greater Cincinnati area. We're going to cover the schools, the walkability, is it dog friendly, shopping, restaurants, and of course, stick around at the end. We're going to tell you the three things we dislike about the Westchester area and the three things we love about Westchester. Let's go. Welcome back. My name's Derek Ty and I've been selling real estate here in the greater Cincinnati area since 2004. So let's start with why should I buy a home in the greater Cincinnati area? Starting with the business community. There are a ton of Fortune 100 companies here, small businesses, and even startups. There's great schools from preschools all the way to top universities. We have world-class sports like the Cincinnati Reds, Cincinnati Bengals, Houday, and soccer. We've got amazing parks, both city, township, even state parks everywhere. We have lots of friendly people that smile, which I like. Farmers markets all over town, world-class fine arts and entertainment, restaurants, the Cincinnati Zoo, world-class hospitals, an international airport, and even great real estate home values. So where is Westchester Township located? Well, Westchester is a township and it's located north of downtown Cincinnati, and it is actually near the towns of Fairfield, Liberty Township, Sharonville, and Mason, and it's located in Butler County. This is actually the most populated township in the state of Ohio with 66,000 residents and 3,500 businesses. It's home to 192 corporate headquarters and 2,240 hotel rooms at the time of this recording. Now, proximity to downtown is important to a lot of people. So if you want to drive from Westchester downtown Cincinnati, you'd take one of two highways, either 71 South or 75 South via Cross County Highway. Either way is about 35 minutes depending on traffic. So what about hospitals? Well, there are many hospitals in the greater area. So UC Health Westchester is right in the township. And then you have Bethesda North Hospital in Montgomery a few miles away. And there's also Children's Hospital locations within about 15-minute drive in Liberty Township nearby. There are actually two airport options for people that live in Westchester. One would be the CVG Airport, which is in Hebron, Kentucky. It's the Cincinnati Airport, and that's about 50 minutes away. Now, equally distant away is the Dayton International Airport, and that's also 50 minutes away. So what makes the Westchester Township area special? Well, one of the things that makes it special is it's a mix of everything. It's got the suburban feel in some sections, parks, restaurants, commercial, businesses, big employers, office buildings. It's literally a little bit of everything. Another thing that makes Westchester special is the proximity to both downtown Cincinnati area and downtown Dayton area. So you might have one spouse that works in downtown Cincinnati and one that works in downtown Dayton, and they can live in one home together in Westchester Township and be about the same distance apart. So is there good shopping available in Westchester? Well, there are many shopping centers all over the Westchester Township area. That includes about every option, from little small mom and pop shops all the way up to big box retailers. There are several Kroger and Meijer grocery stores in Westchester. And then we have some huge chain stores that you know of, like IKEA, which people come from states away to come to this specific IKEA. Walmart, Costco. There are several antique markets, like where they have like 100 vendors inside. Michael's, PetSmart. And then you've got another mall called the Streets of Westchester, and that includes a movie theater, Top Golf, which people again drive from miles away to get to that Top Golf, and all kinds of other entertainment and restaurant options right there. Now, within 5 minutes outside the township, you're going to get to Liberty Township, which has its own huge mall called the Liberty Center, and a lot of people from the area also go to that as well. So what about restaurants in Westchester? Well, you're going to find every option available in Westchester, from major fast food options all the way into the small chains, bars, breweries. everything's in Westchester. So I'm just gonna give you some of my favorites right now. So I'm gonna start with a local greater Cincinnati favorite, and that is Skyline Chili. Now, there's lots of chili debates out there on who has the best Cincinnati style chili. The most popular, I would say, in my opinion, is probably Skyline Chili, and that's the one my kids prefer. Now, when I was a teenager, I worked at Gold Star Chili, so I had a little preference there. But most of the time, the family is gonna vote for Skyline Chili. Westchester Township actually has a couple of Skyline options, so check that out if you're in town. Dewey's Pizza is another local favorite. The pizza there is amazing. The dough is great. We have like a pizza night every couple of weeks here at our Thai family, and Dewey's Pizza is one of the most requested ones from everyone in the family. And there's all kinds of variety: barbecue chicken pizza, a green lantern pizza, Edgar Allan Poe. If you check out the menu, it's kind of like a culinary treat in a pizza. You just have to try it. It's a little bit more expensive than your average pizza, but it's totally worthwhile. Another one of our favorites is La Rosa's Pizza. This is more of a traditional Italian pizza. It's a little bit on the lesser expensive side, so when someone caters like a big event or, you know, work party, they're gonna buy like 20 La Rosa's pizzas. You're gonna find those in Westchester Township as well. Taste is great and it's readily available. Another one of our favorites is City Barbecue. I've talked about this on other neighborhood reviews. They have a location there in Westchester Township. I personally like their brisket and their pulled pork. It is amazing. Another local favorite that's spread outside of Cincinnati is Tom and Chi. If you've never had a grilled cheese sandwich with a donut, you're just gonna have to check out Tom and Chi and let me know what you think. Now, on the higher end food options, Jags Seafood and Steakhouse is one of the most popular in Westchester. If you want to go hear some live music, that might be an option for you. Sit in the bar area. This is more of a luxury fine dining experience, great steaks and seafood, and the service every time I've ever been there has been great. The last but not least on the restaurant list is The Cone. This is a local family-owned ice cream store. They've been around a really long time. It's got a famous cone-shaped building here in Westchester, and this is another thing that people come for miles around just to get a soft-serve ice cream cone at The Cone. So how many parks are there in Westchester? Well, there are actually 3 major parks in Westchester, but 400 acres of land that they serve. My favorites are Beckett Park. That's a 150-acre park, and it's near the Union Center area around Beckett Road. It has a huge playground for people with all abilities, 2 fishing ponds, natural playground, picnic shelter, ice rink, and a restored timber frame barn that you can rent out. Another great park in the area is Keener Park. Keener's a 123-acre park. It's on the east fork of the Mill Creek. There are wooded trails, playgrounds, pickleball courts, tennis courts, basketball courts, picnic shelters available to rent, and a cabin for special events. And last but not least, an amphitheater that has Westchester concert series on select summer days and Labor Day. So is Westchester walkable and dog friendly? Well, I would say yes, the parks are very dog friendly. There's not a lot of areas connecting residential areas to businesses where you could take your dog, so I'd say it is dog friendly once you put your dog in the car. Now, within neighborhoods, obviously people walk their dogs as well, but I'd say overall, you know, there's a lot of busier streets, so a lot of people aren't walking their dogs up and down the main streets to get in and out of like residential homes all the way to a business. And that same thing goes for the walkability. I'd say within the neighborhoods it's very walkable. The parks, obviously, you can walk and there's trails and great things. The businesses are, you know, generally walkable, but you're gonna see a lot more malls than you are like downtown townscape kind of walking. So what school options are available in Westchester? Well, there are plenty of options for preschools if you want to see this map all over Westchester. And then almost every home in the Westchester Township is actually part of the Lakota School District. There is a small exception where one section goes to Mason, but most 99% of homes there are going to be Lakota schools. It's a huge school district. Instead of reading you all the schools that your kids would go to in Lakota, I'll just show you this little Bing form here, and it shows all the schools from elementary school, preschool, all the way to high school. Now, if you're looking for specific rankings and ratings on Lakota or Mason School District, please see the Ohio School Report Card website or reach out to us and we can get you a copy of that. Now, private school options, there are a few options in Westchester, but most people are driving outside of Westchester Township to actually get to a private school that's like a K through 12. The closest one would be Cincinnati Hills Christian Academy, and that's over in the Sims Township, Montgomery area. And there's other ones that are a little bit further away to the south. So what types of homes are available in Westchester Township? Well, you can obviously rent an apartment, rent a townhouse, rent a home there. A lot of people also purchase those, so you have condos, townhomes, and single-family homes to purchase. The homes range from 1,100 square feet on some of the neighborhoods up to 4,000 to 5,000 square feet in some of the homes with the neighborhoods with bigger homes in them. Most homes have vinyl siding and brick. Some have stone. If they're older than 1960 or so, you might see some aluminum siding as well. Most homes in the neighborhoods have a 2-car garage. In some of the larger luxury home neighborhoods, you'll see 3-car or maybe 4-car garages as well. So let's get to prices of homes that have sold in the last 6 months. So condos in the last year have sold for an average of $191,000 with an average of $142 a square foot. 3-bedroom homes have averaged $339,000 at $172 a square foot. 4-bedroom homes have averaged $466,000 for an average of $151 a square foot. If you're interested in today's values or specific neighborhood values, just reach out to us directly and we'll take care of you. So what are 3 things I dislike about the Westchester Township area? Well, first of all, it's a mixed area between commercial, factories, offices, hotels, condos, and single-family homes. So really, that's number one, is your neighborhood might be right next to a factory or a building in some areas. Now, there are other parts of Westchester where you don't see any kind of commercial development or building. It depends on the zoning in that area, but that is potentially one downside. The second thing I dislike about Westchester is it's not really one central town square and everything kind of, goes out from there. There's all kinds of different little shopping malls and commercial areas. So there's all these little pockets of businesses around the neighborhoods. So personally, I kind of like to bring everybody together in one central square and then have neighborhoods that surround that. That's just me personally, but that's a dislike that I have. The third thing I dislike about the area, and this is just feedback I've received from some people that have looked to purchase there, is that when they wanted to just work downtown Cincinnati and commute to Westchester Township, depending on where in the township they were, it might be a pretty far commute. So it's about 35 minutes to the center of Westchester Township, but it could be longer, and some people like to stay in that 30-minute commute radius. So what are the 3 things I love about Westchester? Well, kind of opposite of what I said earlier, there are some areas that are just absolutely beautiful. We're talking creeks, streams, hills, woods, and just beautiful scenery. So you can actually get on a curvy back road in Westchester and not see any commercial developments. So that's one thing actually I really love about Westchester, is depending on where you are in the township, you might find it to be really scenic and beautiful. Second thing I love about Westchester is the proximity to everything. So, everything has a blessing and a curse, or so, whatever, right? So in this case, because you are in the middle of everything and there's, thousands of businesses, you don't really have to go very far. So that's one thing I love about Westchester, is that, you can live in a neighborhood and within 5 minutes, you're probably at a grocery store, a major, restaurant. Pretty much everything was within a few-minute drive. Now here comes the third thing I love about Westchester, is the larger lot sizes. So a lot of homes in Westchester have big lots, and I'm talking like a ½ an acre or more. Now in some parts of Cincinnati, you might be on 1/10 of an acre, just a little tiny lot. And then in Westchester, it's common to have a ½ an acre. And some of the lots are even larger, 10 acres, 15 acres. There's not a ton of those left, but you could find a home with a huge yard and trees and privacy. And that's one reason why a lot of people love Westchester. Thank you for taking your time today to watch this video review on Westchester. Again, my name's Derek Ty with eXp Realty. And if you can think of any other questions of things that I didn't cover, please reach out to us at that number below. If you're thinking about moving to the area and have some questions about purchasing or want specific home values, we can help you with that. Please like and subscribe to the video per those little buttons below. Help us with our YouTube algorithms. And of course, if you think of something that I didn't get to on this video, things that you love about Westchester, please put them in the comments below here on the YouTube channel. I hope you have a great day, and we look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks.